Today I start a series of 150 questions, 150 lead question, 150 lead code questions. Okay, so these all questions came in the interviews. So lead code specify the section for these questions in their lead code interview crash course. No, okay. But right now I start top interview 150 questions. So when you click on your lead code account, when you log in your lead code account, then click on that top interview 150 questions. Okay. So first question is merge sorted array. It is easy question. So how you approach this question? So let's start question number 88, merge sorted array. You are given two integer arrays nums1 and nums2, okay, and sorted in non-decreasing order, and two integers m and n. You are given two integers array num1 and num2 sorted in non-decreasing order, okay, and two integers m and n representing the number of elements in num1 and num2 respectively. Okay, so two integers m and n representing the numbers of elements of nums1 respectively, n represents the number of elements in nums2. So merge nums1 and nums2 into a single array sorted in non-decreasing order. Non-decreasing order means increasing order. So the final sorted array should not be returned by the function. We have not to return anything, because you can easily see according to the question here we have to use only void function, but instead be stored inside the array nums1. To accommodate this, num1 has a length of m plus n, where the first m elements denote the elements that should be merged and the last n elements are set to 0 and should be ignored. Nums2 has a length of n. Okay guys, so we have to sort it in a non-decreasing order. So what we do, we have already given nums1 whose length is m plus n. So what we do, make one final length variable in final length. I take it as 0, and initially I can initialize it as m plus n. Why I take n plus n? To put all the values in nums1. So I start loop, I is equal to 0, I is smaller than final length, okay, then I plus plus. After that, if my I is smaller than m, what do you mean by m? M is the elements of nums1. M's represent the numbers of elements in nums1. If my I is smaller than m, then I put that in nums1 I equal to nums of 1i. So it can put all the elements of nums1 into nums1. Okay, after that, else I need to put the elements which are present in the nums2. Okay, and index is greater than m. So nums 2. Okay, what happen if you see the case number third, where nums 1 equal to 0 and nums is equal m is equal to 0, because 0 elements is present in nums 1, whereas in nums 2 one element is present and which is 1. So the array we are merging are, one is empty array and second one is in which have one elements only. So the result of the merge array is 1. Note that because m is equal to 0 and there are no elements in nums 1, the 0 is only there to ensure the merge result can fit in nums 1. So the size of nums 1 is m plus n. How we can configure this m plus n? The nums 1 has a length of m plus n. So what my solution can do, it first check, oh, is there any element in nums 1? If my size I is smaller than final length, yeah, because m plus n now equal to 1. If it is not find any element in the nums 1, so it go and call for else function. No, then uh, yeah, if it is I is smaller than, then nums1 is equal to, then it goes for that nums1 have no value. Okay, so at 0 index it will not put anything. After that it goes for first index, and in first index it put that nums2 value in it. Okay, now I is equal to 0. So at if I is smaller than nums of 1 I is equal to nums of 1 I, so there is nothing, so there is no chance of this function. After that I plus plus, now I is smaller than 1, I is right now 1, then I 1 is smaller than 0, no. So then else, right now I put and nums2 in this function. What happen at initially, if I is equal to 0, then nums of 1 0, okay, is equal to nums of 0. So nums of 1 0 is nothing, empty function, so this function will not execute. Okay, after that I is equal to 1, so at nums of 1, that nums of 2 is come. Okay, then I come outside this loop and arrays dot sort nums 1. Okay, okay, then I run this function. Can, okay, nums, nums of 1. So I already do something for it, so can I go for seeing the solution? Okay, okay, yeah, that's why. So if I is smaller than n, then it occupies by m, the empty function is come here, then answer is equal to 0, else of I is 1. Okay, so we need to initialize one answer function, because from initially we need to put ans result in that one. In which index is not defined, it is only defined one element. So at any, so in first case I put all the elements of nums1 into nums1, and after that nums1 is empty, that at 0 index empty arrays empty element is come. After that I increased and I is nums of 1, in nums of 1, nums of nums1 comes of, now first index come in nums of 1. Okay, so from initially we need to put all the elements of nums2 in that nums1. So, okay, after that answer plus plus. Okay, I think you are able to understand what I want to say. Okay, what happened right now, nums2 into ans equal to 0, so we need to check nums1 I final length. Okay, so for, because if it is increase the final length, then m plus n exceed. Okay guys, so this solution is submittable right now. It is very easy problem, but due to because this is my first video, that's why I think I am not conclude this very fastly and quickly. Okay, so I will try best in my other video. Thank you.